Hello, mortals. This is the Booktube Goddess, the #1 drag queen booktuber on YouTube. And this is a Get Ready With Me where I get into drag to film videos today. So, okie dokie. Cappuccino is brunching with a friend. I want to go brunch. I want to join you. And Lynette's here. Yay, Lynette. And Lori's here. Cap can't make it. Oh, you're pretty sick. I'm sorry. Stay as long as you can. Okie doke. So, I don't know what I'm doing. Thinking maybe I'll do purple today. Why not? Why not? So how's everyone's reading going today or this week? For me, I finished Cemetery Boys, which I really liked. I gave it 5 stars. I know I complain. I don't really complain, but I make known that I'm not a huge fan of some young adult romance. And but there's always exceptions. And Cemetery Boys had this romance between a trans boy and a gay boy. But the romance was sort of a secondary plot. So I ended up really enjoying it. You might even say despite the romance. And guess what I did? Because of you guys, I picked up the first Flavia DeLuce mystery about the 11-year-old detective, or I guess it's a cozy mystery. I'm just a couple chapters in, well, maybe 3 or 4 chapters in, and I'm really enjoying it. So thank you for recommending Flavia DeLuce. Sandra is here. Hey, Sandra, it's so glad you could join us. And of course, Cool Gamer's here. You just finished the Doomsday book. Is that Martha Wells' Doomsday book? I believe I read that. You read Facemaker, about one of the doctors who really developed plastic surgery for World War I soldiers. Wow. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Lynette. Yeah, I thought it was a good book. It's a debut middle grade book. But after I read it, I was wondering, what are we going to talk about? So if you guys want to do middle grade, there is a book called How to Trap a Tiger. I wouldn't mind having that as a discussion book. And I believe it's been out long enough that you can get it on the library. I'm pretty sure most libraries have it. Trying to think of the author's name. Tay Keller? Something like that. So let me know if you guys want to do middle grade, a short read, a good discussion book, How to Trap a Tiger by Tay Keller. Let me look that up real quick. If I'm getting the name wrong, we won't go far. How to Trap. Maybe it's not. Okay, I think I'm getting the name of the book wrong. When You Trap a Tiger. When You Trap a Tiger by Tay Keller. Oh, come on. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Connie Willis. Yes, Time Travel Plague. Yes, I remember that book. And I love how she travels to she's like a doctor or something, right? And she travels to the medieval time period where there's a plague. Really good book. Really, I liked the book anyway. Hope you did. Oh, Lori couldn't even finish The Glass Witch. Also read Endurance about Ernest Shackleton's expedition being stuck in the ice pack in Antarctica. Don't care for middle grade books, but I can skip the upcoming discussion. I've listened to When You Trap a Tiger, but would be willing to listen to it again. Lori, I think you would like it. I mean, there's some middle grade books I think adults would like, and I think that one may surprise you. Okay, so we're just going to put some... I tried to put the eyebrows up high enough where I can bring that up high. There we go. I mean, we should just do... Oh boy, these are way off. Maybe we should just do Flavia Deleuze, because I think you guys said most of you have read it. Okay. I'm also trying to think of like novellas. I'd love to get you guys to get Dangerous Visions, edited by Harlan Ellison. Maybe we'll do different color underneath, because that one has a lot of novellas in it. Really famous. I'll do pink underneath. Really famous authors. I think Kurt Vonnegut was one of the first. I think his book was titled The Great Space Fuck, something like that. Ursula K. Le Guin's The Word for World is Forest. That's where that was first published. Did I grab red? This says pink. You can get When You Trap a Tiger from the library. If I can get it from the library, I'll give it a try. Don't really read middle grade when I was a middle grader. You know, I didn't either. Hey, Kayla. Thank you for joining. Kayla's here. Kayla's in the house. I was going to suggest The Miraculous Journey of Old Edward Tulane, which is middle grade. A ceramic rabbit who gets lost. Yeah, there's just some middle grades I think would be good to read. Fit to be Red's here. Just finished. Oh, Dispossessed. Reread doing your Seermaster. Then turn this on and heard Le Guin. The Word for World is for. Also great read. Yes. And like I said, that was first published in Harlan Ellison's Again Dangerous Visions. If you like short speculative fiction, really a must read. And he wrote a sequel. Well, he edited a sequel called Again Dangerous Visions. And it's really interesting reading about the history of the Dangerous Vision anthologies, because he was always supposed to do a third one. And he just, because it was Harlan Ellison, who is famous for procrastinating and not finishing his projects, died before it was ever could be published. And he like worked on it for, I don't know, 30 years or something. Oh, by the way, today I'm not doing a Critical Role video because the campaign I'm following, the Bell's Health campaign, is taking a break, and they're doing some other campaign, and I don't want to start another review. I'm just doing Bell's Health, and that's the only thing I'm doing for Critical Role. So I'm going to do 2 videos, and Fit to be Read tagged me on a book tag video, and it's only 3 questions. So I'm like, oh, I can do that. I can do 3 questions. Of course, famous last words. What am I doing? White. Been in a very bad reading slump. Yeah, we all go through it. Gray Warren. Yeah, I didn't pick it. I remember the title, but I didn't pick that one. What did I pick? Someone, did I say hello to you yet, Kayla? Yeah, I did. Okay. Lost 4 Cities, Neolithic city of Catalhoyuk in Turkey. I just started on Pompeii. I visited Pompeii in Italy when me and my husband did our big European adventure. Really interesting place. And you don't get an idea of how big Pompeii is until you're there. It is so huge. Oh, didn't mean to keep that on. Yeah, what's a good book to get you out of a reading slump? Oh, I know. If you've never read Naomi Novik, the Temere series about the dragons, those, I could eat those up. Well, literally, metaphorically eat those up. They're just so fun. Such fast reads. They're small books. It's about it's a what if historical. Some people may say it's historical, set during the Napoleonic Wars, positing what if the Napoleonic Wars occurred when there were dragons, and dragons were a thing. It's really good. Another one to get you out of a reading slump is Gail Carriger's steampunk novels. Soulless is the first one. And even if you aren't into steampunk, I mean, it's just such a fun read, sort of in a Jane Austen style. Three question tags. Yeah, I love that. I actually do a 3-question tag. Need to come up with some questions. Poetry or plays. Yeah, plays are a good one. Short stories compilations like the Siberiad, the Martian Chronicles. Bust the Slump. Yeah. Well, the Martian Chronicles is a fix-up. Well, there's a big surprise. Lynette doesn't get into reading slumps. I think they're called fix-up novels. Oops. Because although they were originally published as short stories in like Astounding or Amazing, one of those novels, there is sort of a story that you can patch together or fix up, as they're called. I believe also was iRobot a fix-up. You don't see them anymore because no one really does short stories. I haven't read a play in a long time. I don't even know what's out there anymore. Books getting out of a reading slump for me depends on my mood. Yep. It was a Memory Police, but last slump I had stopped by Legends and Lattes. I haven't read that one. I've heard of Legends and Lattes. Still read. I usually only get into slumps if the book is really good or really terrible. Huh. Why when they're good? It might be because I usually have 3 or 4 books going at the same. I can't do that. I'm a one person at a time book, or one book at a time person. Okay, let's put on some powders. Oh, the other video I thought I would just go ahead and do. And I guess everyone's doing it, but it's going through the Goodreads. They're doing their what's it called, books of the year or top books of 2022. So I figured I might as well do that. What I don't understand is why they're doing it so early. I guess they're cutting it off in, well, November, obviously, but I don't know why they don't wait till. Okay, this isn't blending as I was hoping it would. Why don't they wait till January after all the 2022 books are done? But I guess a lot of the awards, like the Hugo and whatnot, or like from November to November. I don't even think you can see this light purple. So let me go. Okay. I usually have a speculative fiction book, a nonfiction book, and a mystery thriller or historical. Interesting. Have you seen the first round of the good? Oh, that's what I mean. The first round. Okay, they do it in stages. Well, you will see what I do. Hopefully, I can edit it for Tuesday. Or watching Twitter. What is, I'm just one of those people. I guess I was too old or whatever to really get into Twitter. I never really. I post on like the videos I do. When I do a video, I'll release that on Twitter. But I don't know what else to do with it. Which I guess doesn't matter since rumor has it that Twitter is dying. I think Elon Musk is such a fascinating person because he's a real life person, but everything you read about him, he's like a science fiction villain. Isn't he? Is it just me? Everything from his going to Mars and cyber implants, now taking over Twitter. Okay. Let's try some pink. Oh, you deleted your Twitter account, but in all the years I had my account, I only ever made 3 tweets. Yeah, before my Booktube Goddess Twitter account, I had one. I think I signed up. When did I sign up? It's like when a couple years after Twitter came out, so it's a while ago. But I only had a couple tweets on it. DK Moon. I never used Twitter, but I haven't logged into Facebook in a few years. You've never tweeted. Elon Musk is like the sci-fi villain who started out wanting good, but getting it wrong. There we go. Use Twitter a lot to follow astronaut accounts. Oh. But see, that's the thing. I don't know where to find these people. I guess I signed up to follow like other booktubers. So I don't know. I just think I'm too old or something. I just don't get the, oops. I just don't get the Twitter. And I have Facebook, and again, I just use it now just to post when I release a video. I did use that more for a while just to like load up pictures and share them with other people. I don't really even do that anymore. I think my husband does. Maybe I'm just not good at social media. For a darker pink. Okay. Use Facebook mainly to stay in contact. Yeah, that's it, with real life friends. See, I don't even follow my non-friends things. I'm gonna try something weird. Let me try. To just do. I'm making a mess. Making a mess. A little. I know you guys probably don't even know it exists, but there's a program on called Painted with Raven on WoW Presents, which does the RuPaul's Drag Race. But there is a makeup artist that I really that I follow. I tried to do one for looks before. We'll messaged each other on Instagram. And that's Elena Glam. So it's kind of really cool to see her being part of this show. These eyes aren't even at all. So the idea here was just to do like a little orange swirl. Okay. Going through your book, see how many unread books. Oh, 300 unread on Kindle. I think I have a couple, but wow, Lynette. Social media on people and society is the updated version of Bowling Alone, the collapse and revival of the American community. Yeah. Facebook's great for people that are housebound. Post-pandemic updated version. I'm dipping into Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because I know there's Oompa Loompa orange in here. Oh, for those who watched my Enola Holmes video, thank you. Lynette actually made a interesting comment on that video that she liked it better knowing that Millie Bobby Brown was actually a fan of the Enola Holmes novels, and that's probably this. I bet this will look good in photos. At least that's what I'll tell myself. Because they did age up Enola Holmes in the Netflix movies, but since the whole reason these movies exist, I think, is because Millie Bobby Brown was sort of given carte blanche to pick her next project because she was so popular. And she went with a series she liked, a book series she liked. And I'm fairly certain that the resurgence in popularity for Enola Holmes is because of Millie Bobby Brown, which is kind of crazy that one person can have such an influence on books. It's like a lot of black on camera. Doesn't look like a lot of black on. Real life. There's one middle grade series that I really want to read just based on the television show, and that's the Benedict Society. Because there's another season that was released on Disney. I really got to get that book. But I'm into Flavia Duluth right now. Anyone know of any books that has a more broader discussion on social media? What's that book called? It's by the guy that did, it's nonfiction, Staring at Wolves, or the men who stared at, not wolves, like goats, the men who stared at goats. But it's about the cancel culture in through social media. That's kind of interesting. There is a book called The Circle. You guys probably have read it, but it's kind of a Black Mirror type. Story about a Facebook dystopian. I actually didn't like that book that much, though, so I don't really recommend it. But I was trying to think of books I've read on social media. I put way too much black on this side. The surprising power of our social networks and how they shape our lives. I'll be starting looking at Wednesday this week. Oh, yeah. I want to see it. I think that also covers social media, but I've used it as a reference in research. Interesting. Okay, I need to start with some eyeliner. This is frayed. Shoot. No. Okay, I have another black eyeliner. Opening the box. Oh, did you see, it was on Netflix, Guillermo del Toro? He has like this anthology. Did I talk about this before? This anthology on horror anthology. And it was kind of interesting because he did some Lovecraft, and each episode was directed by a different director. But honestly, I just thought it was okay. I think the last couple episodes are probably the best. Okay, so I wanted to do... And it's funny because he really wanted to be like Hitchcock. He was like introducing each episode, but he didn't have the, in my opinion, the gravitas that Alfred Hitchcock had. I think I want to do gold again for the lids. Looking up to see what I did last time. I've done gold before. I don't know. Should I do orange just to match this orange? Oops, I lost you guys. Where'd you guys go? Wolf Fingerdo's here. Hey, yay, thank you. Always try to get there at the beginning and then get caught up. Aw. That's it. The Cabinet Curiosities. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, Wilma, I was just talking about Elena Glam on Painted with Raven. I think it's so fun to see someone that you recognize on these shows. Adventures in Stationery, Journey Through Your Pencil Case. Okay, glitter. What am I? Let me just look through my glitter. I don't think I want to do yellow. Maybe I'll do pink. I'll just do pink. And Wilma, I just saw your video on the UK. Which I meant to comment on, but I forgot. By the way, guys, it's always nice to comment on other YouTubers' videos. Okay, so let's... I am enjoying the UK RuPaul's Drag Race, which I had to take a break because we watched the Filipino Drag Race because, you know, my husband's Filipino and we wanted to watch that one. There's just too many of them. Too many of them. But after the UK one, I'm going to take a break for a while. And I completely missed the Australian one. Yes, we're talking about Elena Glam. Oh, thank you. If we're talking about Painted with Raven, I liked it. I think I liked the first season, and I don't think you liked it that much. But for me, I just think it's fun. I like watching them put on makeup. I mean, compared to my skills. And what's interesting about this makeup show, I mean, they call it like a makeup artist show, but they do so much what I call special effects makeup. That it's really beyond like your normal makeup routines. And in the first episode, the challenge was to do sort of a glam beauty on one side and a monster makeup on the other side. Elena did not win that one, but she could have. Hers was really good. It was just kind of mundane. And I didn't really think about that until the judges started talking about that. And I was like, yeah, I guess. Because she did a lion type thing. Where some of the others had sort of these jagged, more artistic interpretations. But I think I'd be so excited she would win. She's a Russian immigrant to the United States, and she's older. I mean, probably not as old as me, but I kind of like seeing people in these competitions that aren't, in their 20s. Actually, I shouldn't comment on her age, but I'm assuming she's in her 40s, maybe 50s. I don't know. You had your first local drag club, yay! Club Mermaid. I'm sure that says Mermaid. It's so much fun seeing local queens and kings. Scene is not huge, but you're close to Copenhagen. I don't know if I'll be watching if Elena wasn't on. I wasn't impressed by anyone in season 1, but there seems to be 2 or 3 who know what they're doing this time around. Oh, she's from 47. Wow. So I can still call her young. Oh, dear. And she just has such a delightful personality. She always seems so joyous when she does her makeup. So if anyone deserves to win just based on personality, it'd be Elena. But she also has incredible makeup skills. I'll, of course, come more to the realization that I am limited in my makeup skills simply because I don't have, it's hard for me to draw a straight line. So surprisingly, that limits you. Okay, so Old age sucks, but it beats the alternative. Good point, TK Moon. I think I'm older than you, Wilma. So your eldest son is 45. You're not limited, BG. You've come a long way. Thank you. Yeah. But what's funny is when I remember when I was first started doing this, I used to think I looked so good because I just had no awareness. That I didn't have great makeup skills. But I don't know if you saw, I think I put it on, I might have put it on YouTube, and I put it on TikTok and Instagram, of sort of that morphing of my journey through drag makeup, and some of it was really rough. Oh, and Wilma, you know what I stopped doing? Is I stopped doing the white under eye thing. And I remember I did that just because I've seen every other drag queen do it. So it's like, oh, I have to do the white under the eyes. And then I started doing black all around. And it's like, you know what? I like that better on me. Well, it's 55. Strangely, my eldest son's attitudes are more old-fashioned than mine. Well, I won't tell you my age, but I will tell you the year I was born so you guys can figure it out. But I haven't had my birthday yet this year. I was born in 1964. Okay. Oh boy. I'm not too worried about this, what I'm cutting the crease with, because I'm going to lather glitter over it. I want an undercoat. And I'm telling you, it's going to look better when I take pictures, not in StreamYard, because I have the cheap version, free version of StreamYard that really cuts down the quality, because it really doesn't look as patchy as it's looking here. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm looking for my glitter glue applicator. Oh, come on. I spend more time looking for stuff. There it is. DK Moon's in the mid-50s, much wisdom acquired. There we go. You're older than mid-50s. I do white under eyes because I have the smallest eyes ever. Yeah, because it's such a funny thing about makeup is everyone's face is different. But you don't really get that until you start putting on makeup and start trying to follow makeup or looks of people that have different shaped faces and different shaped eyes. And I mean, I still try to do this triangular thing on my nose because I like it so much on other drag queens, especially Darby from IMHO. But I don't have a very wide nose. You really need a wide nose. So you may be asking, well, why do you need to do that if you have a skinny nose? And the answer is, I don't know. I just like it. So I keep trying. Okay. So let's do this. You know, and I have Asian eyes, and some of the looks I have make me look a whole lot more Asian if I just shape it differently, which isn't bad, but it's just like, well, that's not how it looked on someone else. Ooh. Too much glue. Yeah, I'm really jealous of queens that have big eyelids. I have none. Where's the makeup? I took out a brush. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's start with. Well, you're going to have to trust me that it's actually doesn't look that bad. I know it looks strange on StreamYard. Lynette started grade school in '64. Glitter makes everything okay. You're 3 years older. To me, yes. You're not crazy. You are not crazy. Lashes do everything. Isn't it so funny, these? Yeah, me too. 30s are the best years. Still living like you're in your 30s. It's hard age that matters. Sorry for being messy with the comments. Oh, please. Please, Sandra. Okay. Okay, continuing with this glitter journey. Yeah, the 30s, I've always said, are you're no longer in your 20s. You've sort of gotten over your, whatever inhibitions or worrying about what people think of you. And you're usually started on your career. And it's before your 40s. And your 40s is when you start feeling the effects of gravity. And your health and your weight just start feeling the effects of age. So 30s really is. I don't know why people think 20s is so great. I didn't think it was great when I was in my 20s. think it's interesting how these live streams and YouTube videos often attracts viewers that are the same age as the. I guess it makes sense. Some exceptions. I know Wilma has a wide range of followers. Okay, so I don't know about this look. Let's try an experiment. I don't think I like it. What I'm going to do, let's do a little bit more liner work. I think a lot of us are pretty much in the same generation. I mean, plus or minus 10 years, you're pretty much, or even 5 years. We pretty much grew up with the same cultural experiences. Okay, so I'm going to go to Chroma Cake Black. Why does this keep going off? Must be hitting snooze. I was in great shape in your 20s, relationship in 30s. I got out of shape, divorced at 40, in shape again, but not in 20s shape. Yeah, you can't. You and me, DK, I've really got to go back to the gym. I mean, ever since COVID, I'm not in great shape physically. I look fine, I think. But let's just say I can get winded easily. Leave it at that. Okay. Black is coming out gray. Come on. There we go. And for those who don't know, this chroma cake is just water-based face paint color. And I don't like putting on mascara, so I'm actually painting my eyelashes so they don't look dusty. Okay, I'm looking crazy. Just what I was going for. Oh, come on. So let's see if we can possibly blend all this stuff out with some black. And there's a trick for me for makeup is, since I can't draw a straight line, I just go the blurry route. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this again. Why does it look so patchy here? Okay. Needs to be more people our age on Booktube. Actually, there's several out there. More age diversity. Well, the thing is, older booktubers don't usually get much attention, and it's hard to do videos, trust me, when people aren't watching them. Most are in their 40s, 50s. Yes, throw out some recommendations. Oh, yeah, I like Mike's book review. Philip Chase, don't know that one. Critical Dragon, Derry's read it before, a few of the not really young ones. Michael Vaughn, if you like classic sci-fi. Likes book reviews. Yeah, me too. Fantasy sci-fi is my genre. Heather Gray, she covers Christian books. Look like a Pav-on Emperor butterfly. Oh, okay, I like that. I have to look that up. I think that probably had no effect. A little bit of blush. I think I'm just going to call it good. Okay, so the scary part, lipstick. The other thing I tried to do, because I saw the other drag queens do it, is to really redraw the lips like really big, and it just does not look good on me. Like the Trixie Mattel or Jackie B. But then I noticed like other Asian drag queens don't do that very often. So I wonder if it's just our lip shape. Or the distance between, I don't know. So now for the lipstick. I did get more of this Gerard lipstick that I like because there's like a 50% off sale for Black Friday or something. Okie doke. Brian Lee Durfee is also entertaining and not a youngster. We should look him up. Yes, of course, Booktube Goddess is the best of them all. The only I don't like. The thing about Steve Donahue is he just does so many videos. It's like, I don't see how this man, I mean, for a while there, he was doing like a video a day. So, I mean, how much content can you do if you do video that often? I don't know. Some of his videos I think are okay, and some of them are just a bit rambly, maybe. I don't know. I just am in awe of how often he booktubes. Because he doesn't YouTube. It's all, or 99% about books. Okay, so lashes. And as we say, now is when the look comes together. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. One thing I do like from Kimchi is this glitter gel thing. So it's like big glitter flakes. I just like putting them like in the corner. And I really ought. Just making the inner corner eyelids a little sharper. Okay. Oh, wait a sec. Just started snowing. Hey, Sandra. Oh, here's someone. Tabby. Thank you for joining us, Tabby. So much good. YouTube book peeps. Watch Britta. Yes, Britta is fantastic. She doesn't read. I have enough. Ironically enough, I have with what the hell I'm doing here. Britta and I don't usually read the same books very often. I think she's more literary than I am in her tastes, but she is such a good booktuber. Well, Tabby, you're probably here because of either books or drag, hopefully both. Okay, so one lash. I really need to either stack my lashes or trim them or something. And I don't know. I'm just so lazy when it comes to. Because I tried a Trixie Mattel eyelash tutorial where she stacks like 7 lashes. And they're so heavy, my eyes were drooping, and I didn't even know it when I was filming. So Okay, so this is, did I forget anything? No, I think this is the final look. Probably drag. I don't know much about it, so I'm trying to gain an understanding of it. Well, it takes a long time to learn, or there's a steep learning curve for drag makeup compared to other makeup. I'm probably not the best person to follow advice for, but there's so many good tutorials out there. Just know your face and be prepared to spend some money. Okay, so for my wig today, I got my black one. I don't want to glue down my lace. I just want to. Okay. I do like this wig. Yeah, let's put on some earrings. If you follow me on Instagram or the thumbnails for my videos, I found this new technique in Photoshop that's supposed to make you look a little bit younger. So I kind of liked how it made me look on my last video. So I may be using it in Instagram again. Face looks a little white today. And this is the final look. I think it's growing on me. Like I said, we'll see when I take pictures for Instagram. How it will finally look. Okay. Don't watch much drag. Wheel Talk is the only other one I watch, but it is only Wheel of Time. Oh, is that the Sade? She's so funny. I don't know if that's what I'm thinking of, but there's a drag queen-ish. I forgot something Sadai that just does Wheel of Time videos. Thought, hey, that wouldn't hurt to watch. The transition is amazing. Yeah, well, the two things are, because drag makeup looks crazy until you put on eyelashes and a wig, and then suddenly it's like, oh, yeah, I see it. Okay, guys, I'm going to film videos today. I'm probably going to do a Goodreads reaction to our Goodreads 2022 book. preliminaries. That's it. And I'll do that tag that fit to be read, tagged me with. So thank you so much for joining us. I will hopefully be back next week, Thanksgiving, if you're in the US. I'm going to try to make it next week. If not, I'll let you know. But the plan is to be here next week. And until we meet again, as usual, may all the books you read be blessed.